Hello, my name is Paul Trapp, and I want to welcome you to this training session on the Zero Proximity Systems software. In this session, we're going to give a brief overview of the various functions of this software, and then we'll add an advertising file, a creative, and we will create a virtual business card. In future sessions, we're going to cover how to create a new campaign and then load that campaign into a zero proximity Bluetooth broadcast device. That will be future, but right now we're going to go back here to the software, the Zero Proximity Marketing Systems software that you can see, and we're going to first cover the various tabs across the top. This first tab is called Welcome. It's showing all the features and functions that you have within this software. The second tab over is called Campaign Files / Business Card, and we will come back to this, and as I mentioned earlier, we'll add a campaign file, a creative advertising file, and we'll show you how to create a virtual business card. The next tab over is called Wi-Fi Route and / Web Server. For the Bluetooth devices, because they're not a Wi-Fi, we will not be using this tab for Bluetooth devices. This is for the Wi-Fi devices that you also can receive from Zero Proximity Marketing. Now, the Device Campaign Group tab is what we're looking at now. It's got 3 sections where you can load different devices in here. You name each device independently, and this is where you would set up the devices. As you can see, there's only one device in here right now and only one campaign. Groups are rare. We won't be covering groups, but we will in future sessions show you how to set up a device and how to set up a campaign, and then match a campaign with a particular device. And then the last tab over is where we will go to set up the files that we have for a particular device, and we will show this in a future training session. How to load certain files onto a USB device, and then transition that USB device from your hard drive to the Bluetooth broadcasting device. Again, that's for a future session. For now, we're going to go back here to Campaign Files and Business Card. Now, to add a file that you've created and creating advertising files, we will cover also. We'll touch on how to do that, what your different options are for doing that. But for now, we're going to add one that has already been created, and you can see there's a little Add button down here. We're going to select that, click on that, which takes you to this navigation window, and I'm going to navigate to where I have some creatives loaded, and we're going to open up this, and I'm going to add this this file here, which is for an accident attorney. So I'm just going to click on that, and as you can see, this now became accident_add1, and it is a JPEG file, and so that's going to be available now for any campaign that we want to set up on any particular device that we have loaded, identified in the system. And so now I'm going to show you how to create a virtual business card. And again, on the right hand side, this is the campaign business card list. Oftentimes a good practice is to send for a particular campaign, to send 1 or 2 or 3 graphic ads along with a virtual business card, so that people can add that to their smartphone if they choose to. So again, we're going to click the Add button here, and as you can see, the 2 requirements are company and contact. So we're just going to put in here attorney, and down in the contact field we'll also put attorney, and then we will save that by clicking OK. And now you can see I've added a second business card in here that we could again add to a particular campaign. Well, that's it for this particular training session. I'm just going to pause this for a second, And I wanted to come back over and give you a few tips to remember regarding setting up advertising graphics. First of all, JPEG files are the best for Bluetooth push technology. They can be seen on every type of phone. That's why the JPEGs are the best. Now, I misspelled this, JPEG, but it should be JPEG. JPEG files should be 236 by 175 pixels, no larger than that. And keep your advertising files under 20 kilobytes. You want them to load quickly, so you want to keep them small, and you want to keep them to the size 236 by 175. And then the last tip here is you want to place your creatives into the same folder as your Zero software. Keep everything together that you're going to be using on your campaigns. Well, that's it for this training session. I look forward to talking with you on future training sessions, and thank you for tuning in. And now just a brief message at the end of this for you, William. This would be an example. This is a fairly short one. It's around 5.5 minutes or 5 minutes and 45 seconds, something like that. These need to be kept under 15 minutes at the longest. Probably 8 to 12 minutes is the best practice for it. They should be short and sweet, and they should be clearly demarked. And if I do this, what we want to do is hone the presentation, what's actually going to be said, the script. These should be scripted fairly tightly, and then when it comes time to recording, it's fairly simple then to do it. So you have you kind of do a storyboard for each presentation, and in that storyboard you cover the sequence of things and also the scripting, what you're going to be saying for each feature that you're covering. Anyway, this is an example of what I think is a fairly good first lesson in terms of the system. So I'll end it now and get this ready and send it to you.